Hi, my name's Dan Sidlowski. I'm an approved DSA driving instructor. I've been doing this job now for 5 years. Today I'm going to do a short commentary drive, talking you through what I'm seeing and how I'm going to react to situations I see while driving ahead. We've all driven before from one place to another and thought when we got there, how did we get here? We can't remember a single thing about the journey. So this is just to demonstrate what we should be thinking about while we're driving. So before I even set off, the first thing I'm thinking about is the narrow road ahead of me, just slightly to the left, which I can see could only fit one car. So I'm just watching to make sure no cars are going to come down there before I enter it, okay? Now, as I come into it, I'm looking to my right because I know it's a one-way street, just making sure no cars are going to come. Also watching these parked cars here, looking for anybody reversing or anybody crossing the road as I turn to the left. I'm going to come up to the end of the road. I can see a mobility scooter on my left hand side. He's not setting off, so I'm not going to be too worried about him. I can see people back to cross the road, so I'm just going to take it easy, making sure they wait before they cross the road, before they go to the junction ahead. So I'm at the end of the road, just watching. I can see a pedestrian crossing to my right, people waiting to cross the road. So the lights might change as I pull out of the junction. I've just seen the ladies just crossing over the lights still green, so they might still change on me, so I'm sitting at a point no return. About now, hasn't changed, I'm going. I've got parked cars on my left hand side, just watching in case any doors open. Lights are red, so there's no point rushing up the road ahead. Looking into all these cars, looking through them, trying to see if any doors might open or people might pull away in front of me. So while I'm sat at the lights, I'm not going to get too close in case the car in front rolls back or stalls. It gives me the chance to get around him. Also just watching the junction, see when my lights might change, so I can anticipate when to go, and also just watching out for any pedestrians that might cross the road when I want to go. Also I'm sat out just keeping on my mirrors, making sure that no cyclists are going to come down the side of me or motorbikes as I start to set off. So while I'm sat here, I can still see people crossing the roads in the junction ahead of me, but nobody's actually looking across where I'm going, which is straight ahead at the moment, so I'm not going to be too worried. And it's been green a little while, so the light's been red a little while, so my light should turn quite soon. But I can see the car in front, he's still, his brake lights on, so I can imagine he's not having his handbrake on, so he might roll back. No, he didn't. I can see he's moving. Off I go. Got that car looking to turn right ahead of me, just watching, make sure he don't jump across me. He hasn't. I'll carry on going. Again, my eyes are scanning left and right. I can see the car's indicating as well, so he's looking to turn right. I'm not too sure I'm going to fit through there. So I'm just going to take my time, give him time to try and turn right so I can keep going. Somebody's letting through. I can see the man stood on the left hand side, woman, looking across the road. So I'm just watching her, making sure she doesn't step out in front of me and watch for any car doors that might open. Another pedestrian crossing with a push bike there. Can't see me looking across the road or pressing the button, so I'm going to keep going until the lights change. More parked cars on my side of the road. I'm keeping nice and slow because there's not much room. I can see wheels turned out facing me, so I'm looking into these cars. Car on my right, watching that car isn't going to pull out in front of me. Again, looking into all these cars, looking for any sign of life. Great big tractor, so the gap gets a bit smaller here, so I'm going to keep my speed nice and slow. Just checking my mirrors before I move out to the right and checking them back before I pull away again. So I can see a zebra crossing right on the road. Somebody waiting to cross, so I'm just going to ease off the gas, give her time to get out of my way, and I won't even have to stop then. Nobody else is on the crossing. Man on the left hand side of the road, not looking like he's going to cross the road, so I'm not going to worry about him too much. I'm going to turn right at the roundabout. So I'll just check my right hand mirror to make sure nobody's alongside me before I move just to the right hand side. Even now, looking at the roundabout, I can see there's a car coming, but I can see I can probably beat him, so I'm going to keep the car moving. Yeah, well, I go just watching this car here, make sure he doesn't pull out in front of me. And as I come off, just check my left hand mirror to make sure nobody's sneaking down the side of me. As I'm driving down this road, I can see the queue of traffic ahead. It's not going that slow, but it's not going that fast either. So I'm just going to pace myself and just keep a level speed with the cars in front of me, so I don't have to speed up too much and then slow down unnecessarily. You can see the roundabout sign come up ahead. I'm going to go straight on the second exit. Again, I can see they're all slowing down, so I'm easing off the gas and even gently on the brake now, just seeing if I can keep the car moving as opposed to having to come to a stop again unnecessarily. So I'm going straight on, so I've checked my left hand mirror. There's no cyclist alongside me, nobody's looking to come down the right side of me either. Okay, nice and smooth into the roundabout. I can see it's clear. Off I go, making sure I follow the roundabout around. And checking my mirrors and a nice early indicator off and cancel it once I'm off. So I can see it's still 40 miles per hour. I can see a cyclist on the right hand side of the road. This car can always might move out, so I'm just anticipating that and moving over to the left ever so slightly. And again, I can see a car on the right hand side, two cars on the left hand side of the road looking to pull out. So I'm just watching these, there they go, just ease off the gas, watch this third car in case she shoots out as well. No, she hasn't. Car signaling right in front of me now, so I'm just going to ease off the gas in case she blocks my road. I see she's moved right over, but there's not much room, so I'm still slowing down. So back in the second gear, just a nice slow little roll through past her. And once I know it's safe, I'm going to speed back up again. So you can see there how I didn't stop the car necessarily, but I also made sure I kept the car moving just to make my drive as smooth as possible. So I'm going to pick it back up to 40 now. I can see the motorbike, I think it's a motorbike or cyclist on the left hand side of the road. Not really doing anything, but just want to keep an eye on him in case something else happens, in case he's waiting for me. Now, I'm just going to come to another roundabout. Again, I'm going to follow the road ahead. It's my second exit. I can see the 30 sign, so I know I'm entering a more built up area. So I can see straight on, bang on 12 o'clock, so again, slowing down nicely. Just watching these cars coming from my right, making sure nobody's going to do a U-turn in front of me. Obviously, a cyclist on the pavement. No chance of her really jumping off the curb in front of me because she's so far away. So I'm going to keep going, looking right there. I can see a parked car on the left hand side of the road. I can see a petrol station on the right, so there could be something pulling out of the petrol station forecourt. Pedestrian near that car, as he's looking across the road, I've just seen him look over his shoulder, and again. So I'm going to ease off, anticipate that he might use my gap to try and run out in front of me. I see a cyclist on the right hand side of the road, watching for any cars that might move over to my side of the road as well. So I'm getting close to the petrol station forecourt now. Just watching, looking for anybody that might come out in between the gap and the cars coming towards me. I can see the cars in front of me are braking. So just off the gas and again nice and smoothly braking. I'm going to try and keep the car moving, so I'm going to keep it as smooth and as slow as possible at the moment. Back down in the second gear. Again, just looking in the forecourt, looking to junction on my left, making sure there's no cars looking to pull out in front of me. I can see the pedestrian crossing the head is clear. Also speed camera, but the speed camera is 30 miles per hour zone. I'm barely doing 20, so I'm not really too concerned with that. Again, another junction on my right, just watching to make sure no cars are there, which there aren't, so there's no real concern. I can see a motorbike ahead, so he might try and filter through the middle of traffic, so I'm just watching to make sure he stays on this side of the road. I see the school crossing patrol sign, so 4:30 now, there's no chance of it being red out now, and also the lights weren't flashing. Just seen a car turn left, so I know there's a driveway there. I can see the junction on the right. And it's actually a school entrance by the looks of it, so just checking it into the school, making sure no cars are looking to come out. Again, a big lorry could be hiding a pedestrian looking across the road behind him, so I'm taking it easy there. More school cross patrol signs, I can see a pedestrian crossing as well. I can see the left hand side's clear, and for the gaps in the car, I can see the right hand side's clear as well. I'm going straight on this roundabout, second exit. So I'm going to get in the left hand lane nice and early, and again, just nice and smoothly into the roundabout, watching any vehicles coming from to make sure they're not going to change their mind at the last moment. And again, just follow around a bit around and a nice early indicator off and make sure I cancel once I'm off. And again, keeps in the car ahead, just watching out, just in case anybody decides they want to do a U-turn and go back the other way because they're fed up with the traffic. I can see the wildlife warning sign, so there might be deers or other wildlife running across my path, so I'm keeping my eyes scanned for that. I can see a couple of driveways itself. I see a bus stop. So there's a bus route, but I can't see any buses going my way out ahead. So I'm keeping a nice following distance from the car in front while still making reasonable progress before the speed of the road. Again, my eyes are still scanning left and right, looking out for any sign of wildlife that might run across the front of me. See the bus stop, nobody's waiting there on the both right hand, coming up on the left hand side of the road. I can see it keep clear, I can easily get over that. All I can see is that traffic lights coming up ahead. So as I approach the traffic light, I can see they're red, I can see the cyclists on the right hand side, cars are swerving on my side of the road, so just gently on the brake in case the next car does it as well. And I see the traffic light warning sign on my left, and I'm just going to go left at these lights, so I get nice early signals so the vehicles behind have plenty of time to know what I'm doing. Lights are under red, so I know I'm going to stop, and I'm probably going to have to stop for a little while, so when I do stop, I'm going to put my handbrake on. Again, don't get too close to the car in front in case he rolls back. and I can see he's holding it on